Hey guys, it's Ross going on the Postcard site. I thought I'd introduce you to my lockdown reading list. These are the books I'm currently reading, or have still yet to read, that need to make progress on. Excuse me, sorry. So first of all, I was reading this on the train to and from work. I haven't been looking at this at all since I actually went into home working. But this is great, actually. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. About these people, they shed skins. They're humans, but it's just a different version of human. And this skin that they shed is basically like a clone duplicate of themselves, but it tends to only last about 30 seconds before it just goes poof into dust. Some of them are lasting a lot longer, months and months and months, duplicates of these people. So it's all about that, and it's absolutely fascinating. The other one that I have also started reading, you can see where I've got to, is The Binding, with that beautiful cover. This is really good as well, about how you can bind a secret or a memory that someone has into the pages of a book, and they don't have to think about it, or they don't remember it, or something like that. But that sort of thing is very dangerous. It's all about this young lad who's been apprenticed to a binder, but she just died, and he is now getting a new master. But yeah, really good. Thoroughly enjoying that one. Now this is one I started reading a while ago, and I kind of see how far into it I got, about 60%. But the plot was progressing, but nothing was happening. But I need to get back into it, because I did quite like the idea of this, that they flee this broke down London on this ship for a better life somewhere else. The grass is not always greener, so they're now all on this ship. I think they're in the middle of the ocean somewhere, just waiting for all the panics to subside, because everything was going to hell on the mainland. It was a good idea, but the execution hasn't been great so far, but I do need to finish it. I hate leaving books unfinished. Next, Brandon Sanderson, Skyward. And I do really like most Brandon Sanderson's, like the Mistborn trilogy, and the ones that have followed from that. Fantastic. And Elantris was great as well, and I'm sure there's probably others. Did he do Steelheart and all that stuff? I think he did, didn't he? Those ones are really good. I started having a little bit of a read of this, just to dip my toe in. I wasn't planning on starting to read it then. And it's all right, but I was struggling with it a little bit. I don't know. I think it's the first of the Way of Kings, or whatever that series is. It's interesting enough, I just can't make any progress with it, and I haven't looked at that one for years. So I'm hopeful that this is not going to be another one of those, and it's going to be another Mistborn, as far as my enjoyment of it goes. And I know there's a sequel to this is out already. Then, Red Moon. And I've just realised I've got another Kim Stanley Robinson book that I should have put on this list, and that's New York 2140, which I haven't finished. Yeah, but this should be quite interesting. What is this? Yeah, China's basically in charge of the moon on this one, and bad stuff is happening. But yeah, hopefully, because it's not a massively thick one, unlike most of his doorstoppers, this is one I might be able to read. Then I've got this. Tourist time travel. I guess going back to the bad times of the early 21st century. The future has already happened, it says. Welcome to the 21st century. Please don't feed the natives. Yes, indeed. So, that's that one. And I've got this, The Stars Now Unclaimed, which I've been wanting to read for ages. It's all about this energy pulse that goes through the galaxy, destroying technology here, but not there, just causing chaos generally, and the aftermath of that. So, I believe there's also a sequel to this is out as well. And then, to round off, these. I've read a little bit of this one. The intro was interesting, and this, I made quite a bit of progress with that, but it fell behind. There was other stuff, and I need to finish this because of how much I do always like Carrie Fisher, and I think I've got Postcards from the Edge somewhere, but this also needs to get completed. So yes, obviously I'm planning for lockdown to last quite some time, with all of the stuff that I have got planned to read, but that's just like, it's like my book backlog, you know, so I might as well make progress on it if I can. So there you go, guys. That's just what I'm planning on reading, because it's not like I'm going to be acquiring any more books for a while. The last of the pre-lockdown books was the Rise of Skywalker novelisation. But we'll see, that'll be something, what will be the first book I acquire after lockdown. It might actually be, what is it, there's a sequel to Queen's Shadow, I can't remember what it's called, the Padme novel. And also The Art of the Rise of Skywalker is meant to be due out this month, so maybe they will be my first purchases once everything starts opening up again. But for now, guys, that is just my lockdown reading list. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for a topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.